peoples. Y'all, I want to give y'all something. Let me start with the first two chapters of Mercy have been posted on my personal page and the Key and Mercy page on Facebook and on the blog. And that's chapters 1 and 2. Chapter 1 is titled I Should Have Knocked, and chapter 2 is titled He Ain't My Daddy. Y'all go back, make sure y'all read the first two chapters of Mercy. As you all know, because some of y'all getting this wrong, the title of the platform is Key and Mercy. I am Key, and Mercy is the main character of this series of books I've been trying to pump out for years now. It's an excellent story. I think that children and their parents need to read it because it has a lot to do with children raising themselves and parental mistakes that can be costly, not just for them, but their children as well. It's a phenomenal story, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all go and read it. Make sure after you read it, you leave a thumbs up, a star, a heart. Make sure y'all sharing the content, okay? So I'm going to dive right into this. I'm going to turn Jigga down a little bit because there's a reality that seems to be peeking its head out. And the reality is that our young adult children are getting older, and we're starting to realize in some of their behaviors and their decisions where we as the parents might have gone wrong at. Let me first say this as a parent. It's very hard to make decisions that are intertwined with your adult personal issues and what's best for your child. I want you all to understand that first and foremost, and understand that parenting does not come with a handbook, nor does it come with instructions. Our behavior nor our children's behavior comes with an on-off switch. I need for you all to understand all of that first and foremost, okay? I know you've heard me say time and time again on the bulk of the videos that I have on YouTube that I F my kids up something terrible. And when I say that, it's not me making light of the situation. I know now the things that I've done wrong, the mistakes I made. Did I understand them back then? No. As we grow, we start to learn that there were things we could have done differently. Now, we can't change the past. I want you all to lean in and get what I'm getting ready to give you all right now, because some of you all think that because your child is grown that you cannot go back and repair that relationship. Here's the thing. Don't expect to be able to parent that child into adulthood. They're already there. That is one of those things that will cause them to then start to resent you. What you want to do is meet the relationship where it is. You're grown, I'm grown, we're going to have adult conversations, and I want to support some of your adult decisions. That's where you're at. You can't go back reprimanding them for decisions they made, because when we go back and look, some of their decisions they made as adults are probably tied to some of our traumatic instances. I'm going to say that again so that you all can understand what I'm saying to you. Some of the decisions that our adult children make are tied to the parents' traumatic instances. I'm going to give you an example. There is a woman who has a son who is in prison, and she made an adult decision at the time that he was young and still in school that it was time for him to leave the nest. Now, he has a story worthy of writing from the moment he left his mom's house. Now, I can't fully say what all happened that triggered the move, but mom's decision changed the trajectory of this young man's future. And I've come to learn that he's actually smart. So sometimes we can take an honor roll student who probably should have been an engineer or a scientist. I ain't going to say politician. These days, it take a shiesty to be a politician. But you guys get what I'm saying. But we can take those type of students / children, and sometimes we can cause them to go down a path that they probably didn't even see for themselves. And that's what I mean when I say sometimes our traumas. And when I say our traumas, I mean what happened in our house that caused us to make that decision for our child at that time. Because that's not a decision that's taken lightly. I've told you all in previous videos, I've been down that road. It comes with a lot of judgment from naysayers, outside people, family members, and things like that. And once you see where it leads your child, you tend to blame yourself. Here's what I want to give the parent or parents. Let me say parents, because I'm pretty sure this isn't the only instant. It's just the most recent one that I've come across. Here's what I want to give to parents whose children have traveled a road unknown because of a decision we made for that child. You're going to have to forgive yourself. And I say that because once we see where that child goes, we beat ourselves up. And as we're beating ourselves up, the naysayers start to beat us up as well. Here's the thing. You're going to need some time to yourself to forgive yourself, because there's an internal healing that has to take place, and you cannot do it with people still speaking negativity over a decision you made long ago. You cannot heal yourself still listening to that, okay? The damage is done. All you can do is create a relationship with the adult child. Do not go back trying to parent a child you decided to stop parenting. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. Trust me, it does not work. All you can do is build a relationship with that child. I'm talking to daddies out here who've been locked up and don't know their kids as well. I'm talking to those of you who made a decision a long time ago that the person you had a baby with wasn't who you wanted to be with, so you left her and the child behind, and now you're feeling some type of way about it because you think the child may need some guidance. Go back and fix the relationship. Don't go back trying to parent. Just be what they need right now. There are certain things we cannot take back. We cannot take back decisions we've made for our kids. We cannot take back the fact that we brought a cycle of parenting from our parents into how we parented our own kids. We cannot change that. All we can do is work on relationships now going forward. If they open the door and let you in, walk through the door. And as you walk through that door and they have the willingness to build that relationship, forgive yourself for what you did not know back then while you were parenting, okay? I love you all. I want y'all to get this together, okay? Forgive yourself first. It's the only way you can start healing. And stop listening to the naysayers. They didn't make this decision, you did. I love you all, and I'll see you next video.